morning everyone. It has been a hot minutes since... Hot minutes? Wow, I really cannot talk. I'm just going to shut this door because I'm pretty sure the noise might be a bit loud. But first of all, I'm just going to show you a little bit of sneaky peeky of where we stayed tonight. I don't know if it's going to focus with me in the frame. So we are currently staying at a place called Magenta, which for you New South Walians or just Australians in general that might want to know where that is, it's near the entrance. So 45 minutes above Sydney, roughly. Which, Sydney, get your shit together with your roads because that's not fun. I did not enjoy myself. We had planned to get through Sydney prior to peak hour because it was a Friday and that would have been ridiculous. Now, even with like the bypass of Sydney, you still go through Parramatta. Don't hold me to that. And also, excuse my terribly fuzzy hair, I just brushed it. But yeah, you go through, I think it's Parramatta. It's early, my brain's not working 100% yet. But I think in the time that Matt and I were driving, there was 3 separate crashes, there was a fire, and what should have taken us 15-20 minutes to get through ended up taking us an hour. I sat in traffic. I moved 2 kilometers in 45 minutes. You heard that correctly. 2 kilometers just to get on an exit. It was, a truck broke down at the top of the exit and it was a nightmare. So we have done the 2 biggest days of driving the past 2 days. I did not film the first night. I was exhausted. We went and saw John Wick 3, 10 out of 10 would recommend. If you like action films, John Wick, if you haven't seen any of them, is incredible. Like, it's just so perfectly done and executed and over the top and just action film goodness. Keanu Reeves, you're incredible. Let's just say that. He trains so hard for these and you can really tell. But, some of the deaths in this movie, superb. Like, everything you'd want from an action film. And a little bit more. But as I was saying, first night we stayed in Albury. I went to film, but we were just both pooped. It was ended up being about 6 hours driving. We stayed and then we went out for dinner. Well, we didn't, we weren't that hungry, but we went out into the movies, had popcorn. Because you always have popcorn when you go to the movies. But when we got back, it was about 10 o'clock and we just pooped, so we both went to bed and woke up at 1:30 when these 3 girls and 3 boys decided to have a party next door. And this was one of the rooms that could be like a family room if you wanted it to, so we just had a door that joined our 2 rooms. And obviously it was not soundproof, so these people were screeching and laughing and playing music as loud as you possibly could in the Quest Apartments in Albury. Now, I'm gonna put out we ended up calling the night manager because it was just too much. We could not fall back asleep. So I'm gonna apologize to the people next door. I did not want to break up your party. I did not want to cock block those boys, but I did. Mainly because I heard one comment he said, and he told her she looked like she was from Target. And I'm like, I don't know if that's a compliment. And she defended herself being like, no, my shoes are from Country Road. Which, again, strange boast, but this goes out to you specifically, boy. If you're trying to tune a chick, don't tell her she looks like she's from Target. What? Somebody came up to me and said I looked like I was from Target. I think I'd actually lose my shit. Like, laughing, being like, what the fuck, man? But alas, they ended up piping down. The boys had to leave because they weren't meant to be in that room. So I do apologize that I dubbed on you, but my sleep was more important because I had a 6.5 hour drive ahead of me in a car by myself. So that was fun. It was actually a pretty good drive. We've been splitting them into like 2.5-3 hour chunks and then stopping, meeting each other somewhere at like a service station, having some food and then doing the next chunk. So yesterday it was split into, we had 2 stops, which was fine. I was getting pooped by the end of it. I'd like to give a shout out to Samantha Ravindale and Alyssa and Jenna and Julian for their 2 podcasts that actually saved me yesterday. I was going mad. I made myself a small music playlist thinking that the songs that I picked would be fine, but I actually have to repeat the songs every, I think, 4.5-5 hours, so it was not long enough. And I'm sick of listening to pretty much Panic at the Disco because I wanted a rampage and added too much Panic at the Disco to it. But alas, I am just waking up. I've made myself a little coffee. I'm just slowly building up to going outside. Matt is off playing golf at the moment. It seems really nice here. I'm pretty pumped to just go and have a little explore I can hear, oh, sorry, itchy nose. But yes, it looks really nice here. That's what I was saying. And I'm gonna go and have a little bit of explore because I don't actually have to be out of here till I think 12 o'clock. I think when we have to leave, I think we've got a late checkout. So I might just go for a walk. I can hear the ocean. It doesn't sound too far away. I'm just waiting for my phone to charge so I do not get lost. Oh well, hello there. Little update for you. Didn't film last night because we were done poop. It was dark and we were hungry and we pretty much just went for dinner and went to bed. We stayed at Bonville, which is just below Coffs Harbour. It's also, we stayed at the, at a golf place, surprise, surprise. So Matt could play golf this morning, which is why I am currently here by myself because he played golf and I said, I don't feel like waiting for you. I'm gonna head up, gonna see some of my fam along the way, and then I'll just check in early, which I did. And now I'm just relaxing, not having to drive, whereas I've spoken to Matt a couple times and he has been stuck in traffic. There was a crash, I think, in front of him, and then just traffic stopped moving. So he will be here at about 5 o'clock. It is currently about 4, so he'll be about an hour away. But I have ordered Indian for dinner for it to arrive roughly when he does, so hopefully that can all coincide and work well. Happy, just chilling and killing, not doing much until then. I went and did a small grocery shop just so we have some food while we're here. Got some bread, some nannies, some milk, all that jam, but no jam all at the same time. Currently watching a, I don't want to say shit movie, but the parts that I've seen highly average. It has Matt in it, aka Kurt Russell, because they look ridiculously similar, wow, I cannot talk, similar in some scenarios. And I think it's got the chick from Shameless and maybe the guy from Sweet Home Alabama. I think that's where I recognize it from. I don't know, they're in a ship that's upside down that's sinking. I don't understand what's happening. Oh, but goodness. But no, I just thought you'd update you because we are, we're here. I don't want to start celebrating until Matt gets here though because we did it together. But I think I might take you guys outside and show you the view that we have from this little apartment that we have for a couple of days. Sorry, something's very strange. It looks like they're getting sucked out of an aeroplane, but they're in a boat and I just don't understand what is going on. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go show you guys the view. Now this apartment has some wicked sliding doors. Starts to get a little bit heavy. And voila, open. But alas, I'm gonna show you the view because it's really nice. We're on like the 13th floor, I think. And a nice little view of the ocean there. Wow, I think I've got a very dirty lens on this camera now that I've zoomed in. But I can pretty much nearly call this place home. Not this apartment, obviously, but home? With the question mark, maybe, I just don't know. I am done pooped though. I'm glad I'm not getting in the car again today. I am very pumped for when we finally get a place and I can take everything out of my car because at the moment it is actually, oh, hello, focus on me. Hello, Siren. Ridiculously full. Just gonna chill and kill and enjoy not doing an awful lot for the next couple of days. Oh, I just bit my tongue at the same time. I'm starting to think that maybe this movie is a shit knockoff of the Titanic because it's, I'm just confused. Very, very confused. But don't tell Matt, I have been snacking on some words. Sour cream and onion pretzels. Pretzels? No, Pringles. I'm just killing. I could potentially have a nap, but I don't know how far away he is and I really don't want to have to get up and go downstairs all sleepy boo. But like, one of the most bizarre things I've seen on a highway, and look, it's probably going to be a letdown after you say that, but it was pretty much, but spoilers alert for Breaking Bad, and I also haven't watched it in a very long time, so I'm going to use names very lightly because I cannot remember them. But the bad guy, the guy that owned a chicken shop when there was an explosion, and if you haven't watched Breaking Bad, I'm going to say just block your ears out for the next 10 seconds. Starting now. When he turns around and has that like half of his face as skeleton, but you don't think that until he turns. The car was the equivalent of this.
It is now safe to turn and like take your earphones back out, listen to me, or put them back in, actually. Put your headphones back in, come back and talk to me. Yeah, this car looks fine from the back, from the side as you're overtaking it, and then you look in the rear view mirror, and it was literally a skeleton from like the left-hand side to the middle of the car. Like I could see the makings of the car. The wheel was fully exposed. I don't understand how they were driving, why they were driving, or what was going on, but I was a little bit scared because it was terrifying. I might throw in a little update for you guys tomorrow, as we are going to check out 3 different places to go look at for potential renting. Enough rambling, I will update you guys when we end up finding a place, or even I'll just give you a little chit chat tomorrow about what I thought of the places. Okay, I'll see you then. Look who made it! I'm pretty sure that's all you ever do in my videos as well. And it's time to celebrate. We made it. We've done the big move.
Cheers.
Cheers. I can't see where I'm going.
Throw 'em goats.
Oh God. Help us.
Have
So-
a look at the view.
Huh?
Showing everyone.
Yeah, I've showed the view when I got here. So I've ordered of 2 separate, okay, and it's not even focused on me.
This view.
That view, all right. Yeah, boy,
Bubble
get
butt.
it.
Bubble, 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 butt.
I have ordered 2 separate lots of Indian food. Sorry, I'll wait for that door to stop. Both of which have cancelled on me. And now we really wanted Chinese, but the Chinese had no spring rolls, and I was so filth. So now I've got Thai coming. I've got pad Thai. I like it. It should be on its way. But now I'm like $100 out because Menulog and Eatnow both take the cash prior to the thing cancelling. So now it's been an expensive day. Filth. Very filth on it though. Happy with it? No noise whatsoever.
It's a silent movie.
Silent movie. Also, the movie that I watched was Poseidon. Have you seen that? Don't throw it at me. Poseidon, have you seen that with your real dad, Kurt Russell, in it? Yeah? Daddy. Well, hello there, guys. So we looked at 2 places yesterday, and one of them we really liked, and the other one not so much. So today we're going to apply it to the first one that we looked at, and ooh, fingers crossed, all goes well. If not, you will either be seeing us in that apartment, hopefully. If not, you'll be seeing us looking for some more. But this is probably the last little update you guys are going to get for a while because I don't have a charger for this yet, and I'm on about 3%. So, with that being said, I'll see you soon.